Hey, welcome back. This is Z from SimplyDeeBeauty. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I want to do almost a full face of Bobbi Brown, the new items they released for the holiday collection, and I'm really excited. I have a bare face right now, as you can see me. I feel very vulnerable. I have nothing on my face, just some priming moisturizer, which is coincidentally the one from Bobbi Brown, which I love, and I also have some lip balm on my lips, which I usually put on before applying any makeup. So let's start with the goodies. The first thing I want to try is the Intensive Serum Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 40. I got the shade Alabaster, the C004. I believe this is a new release, and I haven't swatched it or anything. I'm gonna open it with you guys. I only took out the protective packaging to save some time in the video, but this is what the packaging looks like. I like the way it looks. It's really luxurious, different from other foundations that I own. It is SPF 40, and it's octinoxate, titanium dioxide, and zinc oxide. So it is made in Canada, and I don't see the shelf life, and it says to shake well before applying. It is 1 fluid ounce, 30 milliliters, so I'm excited. So let's shake it. I am going to use my Beekeeper Foundation Brush 101, my favorite foundation brush. It has the emblem, the logo on the top. It's like a gold cap, and it's, I don't know if it's glass. I think it's probably plastic, but it's just very pretty. So it does come in a pump, and let's squirt it in the back of my hand. It is not too thick, but it's a little bit liquidy. It is a serum foundation, so I did expect it to be a little bit, a little bit liquidy. So let's start. Let me get my foundation brush. I'm gonna apply first in 1/2 of my face. I do have some little bit of red spots this morning, so let's see how this foundation covers them up. I don't detect a fragrance, just like a very clean scent is how I would describe it. Okay, so here we have it on half of my face. Okay, so I turn on the light. I think that's gonna give us a better look. So here is the foundation on half my face. It is not full coverage, it's medium coverage. It's a light coverage, but if you see my videos before, you see me before, you know this is how I like it. I like very light or light coverage foundation, and this is it. It's very light. You could see through my skin, but it does give me a beautiful radiance right here on the skin. It's a little bit more pale than what I would like, but with some bronzer and everything else I put on top, I think it's gonna be really good. So here it is on half my skin. You could always go back and add a second coat, I'm assuming, but let me do the other side of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so the foundation is applied. I do have a comment to say that although it does give me a really pretty coverage here and radiance, it gave me a little bit of trouble around my nose area, so I had to go back with a beauty sponge and try to settle it in here on the corners of my nose, and you can still see some settlement here on the corners of my nostrils, but I think I fixed it. I gotta see now how it performs throughout the day. Now I don't have a new concealer, but I do have a Bobbi Brown concealer, and that's what I'm gonna use. This is the Instant Full Cover Concealer. I have the shade Porcelain. It's a little more a drier consistency, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the normal areas here where I have a red spot. Well, I have red spots everywhere, but just in those spots. I don't want to put it on around my nose because it did act a little bit weird when I put the foundation, so I'm not gonna put anything more on that. For that, I'm going to use the Beekeeper concealer brush, the one that came out in collab with Angie Hot and Flashy, and I'm just gonna put a little bit, and the excess is gonna go on the lid, of course. It is it's a pretty concealer, and I think it brightens up my eye area. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in with the eyeshadow palettes. Now I got 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm only gonna feature one today, but I do want to show you the other one. Now the one that I'm not gonna use today, but I'm very excited, I want to use it very soon. It is the Lux Precious Metals eyeshadow palette. It is all shimmer palettes, but it's so beautiful. It looks so luxurious. Like it has a weight to it. I believe these are made in Italy, or yeah, made in Italy. So I want to do a dedicated video on them because they are so pretty. But for today's video, I'm not even gonna swatch it or anything. Today's video, I'm gonna use the other eyeshadow palette, which is this one that comes in a cardboard box, which I personally don't mind. Actually, I know you could have done it in plastic, but I think this is better for the environment, and I don't know, I like this one better. It's a little bit less heavy than the other one, but I think it still looks really pretty, and it's white with that gold trim, so it does look very pretty in my personal opinion. And I don't know if it's on purpose, but like these buildings remind me of the Flatiron of New York City, which I love. This is a Golden Illusion eyeshadow palette. I believe this is also made in Italy, but I'll confirm right now. No, actually this one is made in the US. And let me show you how it looks inside. It does have a decent sized mirror, and these are the shades. They're neutrals, which I love. It has some mattes and some shimmers. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, and the rest have some shimmer in it. So I'm really excited to try. I'm gonna grab first a fluffy brush from Beekeeper. I'm gonna get this one from the A503 from Angie Hot and Flashy. I'm gonna first start with this color right here for a transition and apply here on, it does pick up really nicely. I'm gonna apply here on the crease of the eye. I'm going today for like a soft neutral look, so nothing really flashy here today. And maybe that is not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it, especially like for everyday makeup. So if this palette turns out to be really nice, which is starting to look like it is, because it's blending beautifully, if it performs lovely, then it probably be like my everyday palette because it has all those neutral colors that I like. So there, I applied it on the crease. There's a little bit of fallout on the pan, but not on my face yet. It's a very pretty neutral light brown color, very nice. Now I'm gonna go with I'm gonna continue with the matte. I'm gonna try this matte right here for the outer half of the eyelid, and then might as well just tell you what I plan to do. I won't be able to use all the colors, but I plan on using this on the inner half, and then I'll use one of these two for the tear duct area and the highlight, and then I'll use another matte for the waterline. So let's start with the same brush. I'm going to actually, no, I'm going to get a dense brush from BK Beauty, the 205, which has like a little like a dent to it, like a little curve. I think that is great for like the outer half. There's no fallout with this one, but I think it's because the brush is more compact. Oh, now there's a little bit. So let me go into the inner half, outer half I mean. I'm gonna start at the crease, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the eye, the rest of the half. I'm gonna start slow and then start building it up. I'm gonna grab now the fluffy brush that I used to apply the rest and fluff here out the edges. I'm not adding any product, I'm just fluffing out here the edges. What do you guys think? It's really pretty. I'm gonna grab some of that color that I used for the transition and apply here on the edges, because I thought it was missing something. Now it's ready. Okay, let me do the other eye now. Okay, so there I have it on both eyes. Really pretty. I don't see no patchiness, no fallout on my eyes. Then these are the mattes. I haven't done the shimmers yet, and it's just really pretty easy to blend, so I'm very happy about that. Now I'm going to use my finger for this part. I am going to, like I said, I think I'm going to go for this one in the bottom. It's like a pretty, it has some bronze in it or some copper, which is really pretty. And I'm going to apply here on the inner half. I also want to mention that they're really soft, really pretty. And with my middle finger, I'm going to grab some of this shimmer. Just for an extra pop, I'm going to put some in the middle. And kind of like blend everything together. It is beautiful. I'm going to go back with the fluffy brush that I used earlier and just fluff out here a little bit. And then I'm going to go with a smaller brush. This is the number 203, and actually no, this one's too big. I'm gonna get even a smaller one, a little bit smaller. This is the 207, and I'm gonna apply that shimmer again as the tear duct and also as a highlight. So let me grab a little bit. So now I might as well take the same brush, and I'm gonna try a different shade. I think I'm gonna be adventurous, and I'm gonna get this shade and use it as a waterline. Ooh, maybe it's a little bit too much for my taste. I did it the line too wide. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and I'm gonna be extra careful on the other eye. I'm going to clean off this brush and go back with that shimmer. Actually, I'm going to go in with this one. It has less shimmer, and apply it on the rest of the waterline right here. You can barely see it, so I'm going to go with a shimmer. Okay, I like it so far. I mean, the red in the bottom here was a little bit adventurous, but sometimes you got to do that. Is that extra pop. Now I don't have any bronzer or blush or mascara, at least it's not Bobbi Brown either, so I'm gonna apply that off camera, and I'm gonna be right back because I do have a new Bobbi Brown highlighter and a new lipstick, not Bobbi Brown, but it's a new lipstick that I do want to try for the first time today. So I'll be right back, you guys, don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm back. What I did, I applied some Chantecaille mascara. For blush, I used the Sisley Paris, this blush which I love, the Phyto blush in the shade Golden Rose. And for bronzer, I used the Tom Ford Glow bronzer in the shade Terra, which if you see my videos before, I love this. You know that I love this bronzer. It's beautiful. It's gonna last you such a long time, and it's a beautiful packaging. So that's what I applied. Now I'm going to apply some highlighter. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's brand new to me. The Peach and Glow, the packaging is really pretty. I'm not a pink lover, but I do like this packaging. It's really pretty, and this is what the highlighter looks like. Now this one looks it looks like a bronze highlighter, but let me swatch it to show you guys. It's not super pigmented like I thought it was going to be. So let me swatch it in the back of my hand. When I put it on the hand, like there's barely any payoff. So I don't know, because I was most excited about this highlighter. So let's see how it looks on the skin. So for application, I'm going to pick up the Wayne Goss the artist brush, and I am going to start with the one in the top and see if it's bright enough. I'm gonna try this one today, see how it looks. The brush is picking it up, and there's some fallout, so gotta be careful. And I'm just gonna apply here. Okay, yeah, when you apply it on the skin, it does look pretty. and it does have some brightness, which it's really nice actually. So I am glad that's the case, because in my hand, the swatching, it didn't look very promising, but now it does. Very subtle, very natural looking. It just melts right into the skin, and I like that. I like it very much. The other one, I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna incorporate it somehow. Let me just do this side. Very nice. I'm gonna apply some here in my forehead, like I always do. And then on the bridge of my nose. It is very pretty. You guys see it? I like. Now the other one, I don't know. It's a little bit darker, so maybe like a... Let's just test it out. I'm gonna do it like a blush topper here. It has some shimmer, so not a lot. I don't wanna show off my texture. Oh, but it's very pretty. I think it's like a blush topper. Or maybe if I get a little bit sun and I want to have like a little bit darker highlighter. So I'm just gonna a little bit, and then I'm gonna get a fluffy brush and kind of blend everything together. I'm gonna get the Beekeeper 106. I think it's best for cream brushes, but I'm gonna use it for this right now. I like it. It looks a little bit darker in the camera, but in person it's a really pretty color. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off with lipstick. I do have a new Chanel lipstick. It's not that new to the beauty world, but it is new to me. It is the Rouge Coco Flash shade 54, the shade Boy. It's a pretty nude, and I could go with a flashy lipstick because the only Bobbi Brown lipstick I have is a really bright, beautiful, gorgeous red, but I don't want to do that today because I don't like to wear lipstick to work. But this is what Boy looks like. It's a beautiful neutral. Let me swatch it right here. It's the perfect, for me, it's the perfect nude. It reminds me a little bit, but it's a little bit lighter. It reminds me of to the Gucci Lynette Stone. It's very similar, but I think Lynette Stone is a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit more darker, but it does remind me in similar formula. I like it. I do love the Chanel Coco Flash formula. Winner in my books. So yes, that is the look for today. So I do like the final look. The only thing I'm not too in love with is the foundation around my nose area. It did get much better, but now I notice here on the side of my lips that it is like sinking into my lines, which is not good. But the rest of the face, it does look really pretty, very radiant. It feels good on the skin, very light. The eyeshadow palette is gorgeous, and I'm very impressed, very happy, and very happy with the highlighter as well. And the lipstick is gorgeous, of course. So this is my final look for you guys today. All the products that I used today, all the links, I'm going to leave them in the description box. And I want to thank you guys for coming over. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything from the Bobbi Brown Holiday collection. Really interested to know what you got, what you hated, what you liked. I hope you liked this video. If you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.